Hey everyone, Big Jason. So let's talk about how you almost have to be a deliverability detective these days to figure out why your emails and maybe even your client emails are going to spam and promotions if you've been tricked or conned into thinking that's a big issue. So let's look at my spam folder and some emails that Gmail is classified as promotions when it's obvious the list owners are obsessed with that. And let's try and figure out what's going on. Because I found a lot of times, looking underneath the surface, viewing the source of the email, you can't really tell. But if you have the experience with sendGrid, ActiveCampaign, Klaviyo, there's some ways where you can actually figure out what's going on. So I got my trusty iPad. Let's check some of these list owners out. All these people are in the spam folder. First of all, we have Amy from Cali-Flour. So she's got several issues. She is trying to scam Gmail. You probably heard about, stuffing a bunch of texts at the end of your emails to try and scam Gmail into thinking your promotional emails are content. And experienced people I've known since 2013 when Gmail promo tabs debuted, that it's a bunch of people running around with their head cut off. The primary people obsessed with not being in the promotions tab are con artists. They're selling something and, they're using seedless, which the seedless companies themselves say, hey, just so you know, our robot emails are not like your contacts. They don't behave like them or anything. Even some that do are full of it, okay? So just because you end up in Gmail primary updates, promotions, and a seed list doesn't correlate to your own lists in most cases, okay? So she's got the scam text. And if you're wondering even if it doesn't get you into the primary tab, like the con artists say so, is it a really big deal? And that's what I thought myself, because I recently did a lot of testing and auditing for a client who had been misled and scammed out a lot of money to put the scam into place. And it was not doing what the con artists were saying it was. But I said, you know what? If you want to leave it, it doesn't seem like it's doing anything bad. But I would stop obsessing over it. But I actually contacted Google's email team, and this is what they told me. If Google servers indeed identify the pattern of these emails that are trying to trick the algorithm, then yes, it would impact the deliverability of the sender. If not, you could also manually move these emails to the promotions folder so that it would help Google servers to recognize such mails in future and classify them appropriately. And then I followed up with, how could it impact deliverability if it was detected they were trying to trick? They responded, future emails would land in promotions, and if the algorithm considers the mail behavior to be abusive, the reputation of the sender may go down to the point their emails would land in spam or rejected. Okay, catch that? Rejected. So that's just problem number one, okay? I don't know if it's her. I don't know if it's a con artist with no integrity that deceived Amy for doing this, but she's also using a shared link tracking domain. Now, some ESPs, they don't give you the option to use a custom link tracking domain. That basically means that if you don't use a custom link tracking domain, you're basically sharing the same link tracking domain with lots of other marketers, some of them bad. You may be doing things okay, but they may not be. It might negatively affect you. Sometimes it has no effect whatsoever. You don't really know sometimes. But in this case, Amy is using a service provider that allows custom link tracking, but I think she's obsessed, or she has someone working for them that is obsessed with staying out of the promotions folder. that they don't realize that they could be using a custom link tracking domain. So basically you live or die based on your own merits, and you don't have to worry about other marketers using the same shared tracking link. Okay, so that's two things she's got going on. Then we have Jeff Lerner for Mantra, two of these emails here. He is not authenticated properly with ActiveCampaign. They had instructions for custom DNS authentication that is old. They even will tell you, stop using that. We got new stuff. He's not properly authenticated. And all these, this is not like 100% why. This is just some reasons that's possibly why they're not seeing the results that they've been promised. Then you have Matt from Happy Mammoth. Again, if you look under the source code, it appears that everything is okay, but it's not. He's using sendGrid, and there's so many things not properly authenticated with sendGrid. It's kind of sad. So he needs to take care of that right away. And then you have Aleric Heck. Again, he's trying to scam Gmail. And as I just showed you, it's possible that he's suffering from repercussions. And if you think that you get notified, like Gmail goes, oh, this little marketer is trying to scam us, let's tell them that we're going to start sending them to spam. No, they don't tell you. They just do it. So if you hear a con artist say, oh, my clients have never, suffered any repercussions or any negative impact based on the scam that I told them to do, they're full of it. They have no idea. Then we have Kat Howell. She might even snuck in here. So let's just scratch her off the list because I can't remember. But then we have Sam Ovens. So, this is one of my real accounts. Real accounts, the accounts that your contacts use is the most important, not robots. But let's look at another account real quick for Amy and Sam Ovens, who are trying to scam Gmail out of the promotions tab. Look at all those emails from Amy and Sam and another real account subscribed to a similar list to them. And Gmail says, guys, your emails are promotional. I'm putting them there. The good news is it's not as bad as the con artists say, okay? They basically want you to believe it is and then swindle you out of money recurring. So they're probably going to go to Amy and Sam and be like, hey, you need to keep paying us on a monthly basis so we can keep trying to trick Gmail. Oh, Big Jason just saying that. There's no chance that we could get... Yeah, there is. So look at that. And then Sam, along with Jeff Lerner, he has issues with ActiveCampaign custom DNS authentication. And not only that, he has an issue with his SPF record. But here's the thing, guys. If you would clicked on the three dots, looked at the original source of this email, it would say everything is fine. It's not fine. Not only because he's landing in spam and landing in promotions, even though he's supposed to be landing in primary with his little tricks and scam. He has a SPF error that is crucial for setting from ActiveCampaign. He doesn't have the right custom DKIM records. So again, stop being obsessed with the promotions tab. These guys are con artists. Guys, I understand. I conned myself in 2013. I've been doing this 27 years. 2013, I was running around with my head cut off. I found some knowledgeable people with over 20 years experience in deliverability, true deliverability. Promotions folder has nothing to do with deliverability, guys. And they're like, Big Jason, that has nothing to do with how Gmail works. It's very unique to every single contact. Stop obsessing over that. And I went from 500K to 750K to over 1.2 million. And every single one of my clients' emails landed in my promotions folder. So what? It doesn't matter. So if you want to learn more about being a deliverability detective, I've got a early bird Black Friday special on my Email Inbox Warrior course. It's all brand new. a lot of live trainings. I have like at least 3 clients have actually told me that they don't mind if I go live optimizing their DNS, optimizing their engagement, setting up dynamic automations to tag and untag and send automated re-engagement campaigns, campaign performance audits, and much more. You'll be able to see it live. Ask me questions. I'm going to be doing a lot of deliverability detective training, including like in about 30 minutes. So send me a private message if you want the link with the coupon, and I will see you guys later.